and our defense capabilities. Whatever NATO does, of course, it creates a certain threat,
Ow!
but we are coping
God,
with all these
my
threats
back's
that will
killing me, man.
arise.
Jesus.
There is no doubt about that. In this sense, any rearmament and an increase in NATO budget by up to 5% from the GDP do not
Late
make
start
any
today.
sense. This is the first point. The second point. You know, for centuries, unfortunately, this is how I can fully affirm this. For centuries in the West, all the time, not all the time, but from time to time, there has always been a question of a threat from Russia. It was so convenient for the Western elites to build their own internal policy.
It's alright, Hunter. Don't worry
Because
about
on the
it.
basis of a possible threat from the East,
I wasn't even gonna do a live
it was
stream
always
today. I didn't do
possible
one yesterday. I
to
didn't feel well.
extort money from
I just started to go
taxpayers
online right now. See who's
and to
on there.
explain one's own economic mistakes.
How you doing?
with a
Thank you for
threat
the like, by the way. I
from the
appreciate
East.
it. How you doing, by the way? How's
If you
your
look at historical
how's
books,
your soccer
we
going?
will come to the conclusion
Are you
that
playing any
from
games
time to
lately?
time, this issue has always been raised. It is
Thank you for
clear
stopping by. I
that today's
appreciate it.
crisis in relations between Russia and Western
I'm
Europe
just sitting here.
began in 2014. But the problem
What's
is
that? A
not that
scar?
Russia annexed Crimea, but that Western
Ouch.
countries contributed to the coup d'etat in Ukraine.
That is a scar.
You know, we
Yeah,
have
I
always
don't really
heard
feel stuff on
that
my
it
left
is
side since my
necessary to
stroke.
live by the rules.
I'm doing good. 1, 2
By
to
what
3
rules?
games so far. Ah, that's good. Good
And
job.
what kind of rule is it?
What
When the
position you
three
play?
states, France, Germany, and Poland, came to
Let me
Kiev
turn down a little bit.
and as guarantors
Just
signed
watching
a paper on the agreements between
the Russian
opposition
president.
and the authorities headed by President Yanukovych. Three states signed it.
Left wing. Oh, right on.
The Minister
Good.
of Foreign Affairs.
All right.
A colleague
Good for
from the
you.
Federal Republic of Germany is looking at me. Mr. Steinmeier was the Minister of Foreign Affairs. Can be found in Germany.
Oh my goodness gracious, man. The weather's getting weird here in San Diego. It's kind of cool. It looks like clouds are coming. Let's see. There might be some rain tomorrow. Let's see. No, it's gonna rain tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday. Oh no, not tomorrow. Fuck. I wanted to go out and do something tomorrow, actually. I see. You. Oh, hi. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. It is destroyed here with rain. Is it? Oh.
We have signed a contract for the construction of 2 more units. The work is underway.
My friend's coming back though. Hopefully, he has a safe flight home. He's coming back home tomorrow. Yay! He's my good friend, my neighbor. He says he's gonna finally retire, so let's hope. It's bad, huh? I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully, you guys don't get any flooding over there. I'm sorry. Hi, I'm beyond you. I'm sorry. I'm beyond you. I took my meds earlier today because I always forget to take my meds at night, and I took some meds for my back, so I'm double. I'm gonna close the door because it's cold. Oh, and I'm gonna get water. I'll be right back, guys.
Because the level of trust between our countries is quite high, and we have a very good relationship with Iran, we could continue this work and ensure their interests in this area. I will not go into details now. There are many of them, and we discussed all these details.
Okay, here we are. It's bad, huh? Sorry to hear that. I hope you're in a good spot where it's not too bad.
In general, we can ensure Iran's interests in the field of nuclear energy.
Well, we need all the rain we could get. As long as it doesn't get too bad. A couple years ago, we had so much rain that our not our fence. Well, part of our fence, but our retaining wall fell down on that side, and the one over here on this side is leaning over. So I don't want that to fall anytime soon. Ugh.
We are not
Yeah.
imposing anything on anyone. We are just talking about how we see a possible way out of the situation.
It needs to be done before it falls, though. Honestly,
But the decision, of
we
course,
live on
lies with the
on a
political
hill,
leadership of all
so
these
all the
countries
houses are like
trying to
stacked, like one like this, and then like late, So yeah, that one I was afraid, not so much because of the fence, when I was leaning against my neighbor's garage, but I was afraid the house was gonna slide. Oh man, I was like so freaking nervous, man. Yeah, and the guy did a good job. The contractor we hired, he did a really good job. Did it efficiently and stuff. Even though my neighbor was like, complaining, but he didn't pay a dime for it anyway, so who cares, right? Okay, Daisy Gale. Hi, how you doing? Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the likes, by the way. I got 14 people, 4 likes. Appreciate it. How's everybody doing? Friday night, everybody. I just decided to just go online, I was watching the draft from yesterday and today for second and third rounds. Um, and I wasn't feeling well yesterday. I'm sorry I didn't go live yesterday. My back was really bugging me, and then my head all day yesterday. I had a headache. I've had a headache for 3 days, and I was really like just out of it. Sleeping all day and night. Oh, I'm sorry. And I took my meds earlier today, so I wouldn't forget. And I took some pain pills. What I could take. I took some generic Tylenol, but they're 650 milligrams. So I took this. That's prescribed by my doctor, by the way. And I took my gabapentin 300. I only took one though. If not, I'd be asleep by now already. But my back's still bugging me right now, dude. It's like God. It's like the middle of my back, man. Oh God. Where actually, what's Hunter say? I'm sorry. Let me turn on the chat over here. Let me turn on the chat over here so I can see the chat. Does that help with extreme diarrhea? No, actually, it gives me extreme diarrhea if I take it too often. By the way, if you're talking about the gabapentin, you know about it, don't you? Yeah, that's why I don't take it very often. That's one of the bad things. If you take it like big doses and on a regular basis, um, yeah, it gives you uncontrolled diarrhea. Actually, that's one of the bad side effects. So I don't take it on a regular basis. I only take it as needed when I need it. When I can't bear to take the pain anymore, bear. But yeah, and it's like I can't bear to take the pain anymore. There we go, guys. Sorry, my laptop broke, so now I have to like check out the chat on my tablet. And my tablet is almost the battery is 22%. So what's the topic today? Peekaboo, just it's free. It's free chat today, guys. Whatever you guys want to talk about today, I just decided to go on. Yesterday, Pika, I was not feeling well between my back and my headaches. I just I got drugged up, and I was out in and out yesterday since early in the morning, all through night. I woke up around midnight, and I stayed up till like 2 in the morning, and I just went back to sleep. And then today, same thing, but I didn't take any meds. I did some gardening and stuff with my chilies and stuff, transplanted some stuff. And I was gonna do some, and I just finished what I was doing, and I came back in. I kind of took a nap, and I did some walking this evening, and I turned on YouTube. I checked out the draft, and that was it, man. And I said, yeah. After it's finished right now, I said, I'll go live right now, see who's on. So no topic today, Pika. Just whoever wants to say hi, says hi, and this just like how we always do it. Just it's not scripted. So Day says it's getting worse. Gonna go bathroom. Bless you. Okay, Daisy. Hunter says actually we're I'm at Saturday. I'm joking, LL. Yeah, it is Saturday. It's 12:30 over there. You're right. It's late. Does it help with extreme diarrhea? Oh no, no, it doesn't. Peekaboo. That's brutal. Well, it is sometimes, dude. It just, my back is just a constant thing. It's a discomfort and a pain, but sometimes it becomes like extreme or excruciating pain, and I can't. I can't, man. I just can't deal with it sometimes. So I have to break down and take my pills, and then it knocks me out, man. That's why I don't take them all the time. That's one of the bad things. I'm all just zoned out, and just fall asleep, man. It, I hate it, man. I hate being drugged up all the time, so that's why I don't do it. I just do it when need be. You know what I mean? I'm not smoking weed right now. I mean, that's the only thing that seemed to help me. Actually, I'm serious. I mean, I do take this. That's that balm I have, but it's like some areas I can't reach. Also, I have to like right in the middle of my back, my spine. Like I can only reach some areas, my neck and shoulders. And it's not because I'm so fat. It's just my arms are so short. There's only it's just that one area between the shoulder blades and like the rib cage is just like little section right there of my spine that I can't get. Basically, I've seen it already in the X-rays, and they said that it's basically arthritis. So basically, it's just like it's all become one solid like thing. Like just yeah, man. It's just my back's a mess, man. That's all right, man. Don't be sorry. Um, it's just honestly, you know what it is? It's the weather because it's like it's gonna rain. And I asked my chiropractor one time, why was it like that? And he explained it to me. I don't know if when you ever watch the news and you watch the weather people and they talk about the pressure, the barometer pressure. That's what they talk about. There's like a pressure in the atmosphere, and that pressure somehow, like people like me that have arthritis, like it affects our bones. So like I don't know, your abuelita or abuelito, oh, it's gonna rain. That's what my grandma used to say. It's gonna rain pretty soon. Like, how do you know, grandma? Oh, my knees or my back or my hips hurt. And she knew because the inflammation. So that's what it is. It's inflammation in my back, but it hurts. So, anyways, yeah, I feel you. Uh, not want to go for prescriptions, man. Yeah, it sucks, man. I mean, if you ever read that stuff, that pamphlet they give you when you pick up your prescriptions. If you read that stuff, man, dude, that stuff in the long term, man, that does more bad than good. Actually, it's supposed to do. Just like those commercials, like oh, it's like you suffer from this, and then they go through a long paragraph of everything else. In the long run, they could go bad. That like yeah, it's even worth it. Peekaboo, I'm all organic. So am I, dude. But just sometimes, man, just like hey, yeah, I like to do the organic stuff, like I said. But right now, I'm abstaining. I'm abstaining. I'm abstaining both ways. I'm abstaining just like not doing it. I'm abstaining because my pocket can't like afford the organic stuff that I usually do. You know what I mean? You know, because it does. CBD and THC do help a lot. The THC helps with the pain. The CBD helps with the with the with the inflammation. It helps with the inflammation a lot, a lot. With my back, my neck, and just. Oh, and yesterday I was like feeling a little better. I was telling my wife I feel like a flexible right now. It just feels like just solid, hard, like it's rusted, like a rusted like chain on your bicycle. That's what my vertebrae feel like right now. Like they're just like like they can't like move. Like they're not flexible and stuff, and they hurt when I move. Like right now when I move, I feel pain right now. Uh, what's Hunter say? I broke my wrist and it does. And I broke my wrist and it does that. But oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. You're gonna feel that. You're a kid right now, man. Wait till like the 20, 30 years from now. You're gonna feel that a lot more when it gets cold. Yeah. Let's see, peekaboo. Exactly. They'll prescribe one medicine to cure one thing, and then it could cost another thing, and then it'll cost. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh yeah, they're not there to cure you, man. They're just there to like keep prescribing stuff. Shit. There we go. Then the second, yeah, exactly, man. I mean, and that's how unfortunately that's how people get stuck in the rut. You know, these people that get stuck in like like get like addicted and stuff with like these you know that's what happened in those years. You know, where the people were getting prescribed the oxycontin and stuff because they were prescribing that drug. You know, like crazy and stuff, and people got hooked on it, and then they cut them off. The doctors cut them off, you know, from prescriptions and insurance and whatever, and they're hooked on it. So like the next big thing they could do if they couldn't buy on the street, they're buying, they're buying heroin and whatnot. And now, unfortunately, now we got fentanyl out there. That's now, that fentanyl is no joke, man. That stuff's crazy. I mean, we haven't had an epidemic like that since the crack days, in the 80s. Seriously, I mean, I haven't I mean, I'm old enough now to remember how bad it got with crack. I mean, whenever I broke any bones or got stitches, if the doctor asked me if I wanted any meds, I said to them, "Where's the weed at?" Ha! Yeah, we can say that now. They don't want to hear that sometimes. Like, oh, you can do that, but your lungs and stuff. They start like they use that excuse. Hunter says, "I love your streams. You're so welcoming." Well, thank you. By the way, sometimes I use too much bad words, though. I gotta work on that. By the way, I try to. Sophia Jimenez says, "Hi, hello, Sophia. Welcome to the channel. I don't know if you've been here before or not. I forget. But if you like to stay here and join our chat. Hit the like button if you don't mind, please. I got 7 people on, 4 likes. I appreciate it. Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, we got Hunter. We got a little community here going on, man. It's like you got people that return here and want to keep it that way. You know what I mean? And it's an open forum and stuff on what we talk about. Hunter says, "Yeah, you've been doing better. I can tell." Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I try to watch my. Yeah, I try to. How's everyone else in the chat doing, by the way? Pico's asking how everybody's doing, by the way. So everybody says hi. Pico's know how everybody's doing. Pico, what's everybody's plans for the weekend? Yeah, what's everybody's plans, by the way? On bad words, Clemens. Yeah, I'm trying, by the way. I'm trying extra hard. Because I know I have youngsters here like you. Sophia Jimenez says, "Me and my love watching you." Thank you. Appreciate it, Sophia. Okay, Pika. Speaking of grosserias, do you have any phase? Yeah, I have many, dude. You know I use the F word a lot. I'm going to the water park and hotel. Hunter going to the water park and hotel. Right on. Cool, man. What about the rain, though? Is not going to be rain tomorrow, this weekend at all? Isn't that going to ruin the trip? Hopefully not. Well, for me, by the way, tomorrow, and I am going to try live streaming since I can't do video, it's going to be at Chicano Park Day. Okay? Chicano Park. Okay, let me backtrack. The word Chicano. Let me go to Google. Definition of the word Chicano.
Chicano.
Okay, well, it's not. Sometimes they speak something. Okay, so no, it's an indoor water park with. Oh, right on. Cool. That's good then. It's a Great Wolf Lodge. You know what? I when I was in Reno, where it was actually Sparks, but it was right next to Reno. When I was working there, the hotel I was staying at, the Nugget, not the Golden Nugget, because people think it was called the Golden. It's the Nugget. Um, it was a big one. It was like extended. They actually had an indoor pool, and it was up above. Actually, it was kind of big. It was kind of. I never got to swim in it though, because it was always full of kids and stuff. But yeah, looked like it was fun though. They didn't have any water park or slide. No, they had a couple slides. Let's see. Hunter sounds like you had fun. You went to Disney. Hunter says no, unfortunately. The Nuggets. Yeah, it was. It was an okay hotel. It was an okay hotel casino. You know, um, they had restaurants and everything. That's the thing with those hotels. They don't have like kitchens or microwaves because they want you to eat downstairs. Anyways, okay. The word Chicano is a term for people of Mexican descent born in the United States, like myself, commonly used as a symbol of pride, cultural identity, and political empowerment, particularly arising from the 1960s Chicano movement. It especially specifically highlights a unique American experience, sometimes emerging in indigenous Mexican and U.S. cultures. So yeah, it was a term given to people of my descent, and it started in the '60s, and it was a big term in the '70s and '80s, and then just kind of lost this thing. It's like lost in translation type thing. So just people just say, "Oh, I'm Mexican American," and that's what I say too. I just say I'm American, period. But I can't say I'm Mexican because Mexican are people from Mexico. Because South is that way, by the way. Those are Mexicans because I'm not Mexican, I'm American. But I'm Mexican American because I'm Mexican descent. Just like somebody that's Italian American, Irish American, African American, because they're black, African American, yada yada, so on, Polish American, Chinese American, they're Chinese descent, but they're American. So, anyways, that's the term we're given. Okay. So, I like the Nuggets. Should give loyal guests unlimited Nuggets during their entire stay. No, they didn't give Nuggets. But anyways, um, this area where the park is at, and you guys look it up if you want on Google in San Diego. It's called Barrio Logan, Logan Heights. It's one of the oldest neighborhoods in San Diego. Barrio Logan, Logan Heights. It's just south of San Diego downtown, right? Okay, so that's where the bridge. If you see the pictures of San Diego, when you Google San Diego, you're gonna see a bridge of the bay, Coronado Bridge. It's a bridge that goes from the main land, San Diego, across the bay into the island. That's fixed all the way down um, to Imperial Beach, and it's called Coronado. Before that bridge was ever built, they used to have a ferry. That's before my time, by the way. Okay, I'm sorry, my nose is dry. Not a boogie. So right below where that bridge start, that's Logan Heights, and that's Barrio Logan, and that's Chicano Park. It's just a little dinky little park, not dinky, but and they have murals and everything. It's the pride of Logan Heights you know, and they do Chicano Park Day, so they have car shows and have indigenous people and Aztec, hairdresses and everything. They do dancing, and it's just a pride thing. So they have people, vendors and stuff. So I'm gonna go finally. I haven't gone there since I was a kid. Hopefully, there's no gang fights because the certain gangs there from like other areas show up because it's Logan Heights. There's gangs from Logan Heights there, and there's gangs from other areas that come over, and sometimes. So, anyways, I'm gonna live stream, and hopefully, I have enough battery to get enough footage. Hopefully, the weather is not too bad where I can do it to guys. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna live stream tomorrow, guys. So, you know, I'm gonna get up early. Well, not too early, but I'm gonna go walk, get the bus to get the trolley, head down there, and then I'll be down there, guys. That's what I'm gonna do. Not a boogie. No, it's not a boogie. Boogie nights. Now, anyways, okay. So the Wolf Lodge. Really? Let me look it up now. All right, everybody, look at the Wolf Lodge. That's where the hunters should be staying. Going. Wolf Lodge in Kentucky, correct? Oh no, it's in Cincinnati. Was in Cincinnati?
There are no Great Wolf Lodges in Kentucky. The closest ones are in Mason, Ohio, which is near Cincinnati, and in LaGrange, Georgia.
Okay, so it's in Cincinnati because he's close by. That's right. Okay. Oh man. Oh, that's cool. I like that statue. Nice, dude. I like the bunk beds. So who you going with, man? You going with your family or what? But yeah. So guys, if you guys, so we checked that out. So you guys check out Chicano Park, San Diego, California. So here's Chicano Park. That's the bridge, by the way. There's the murals. And they've been done there for a long time. So anyways, it's just a little proud of San Diego and stuff. They got a little statue. I think that's a Zapata. Oh shoot. Sorry. Emiliano Zapata. There's been a lot of controversies too because there's people that want to come and change it and they want to take down the murals and make it like Americanized and all this stuff. It's just people just want to and those are just local artists that done those murals there and stuff, and they get respected, by the way. Like the gangs, they won't draw graffiti and stuff. They won't like start graffiti and stuff. Yeah, they get respected, man. It's like it's respected by the community. You will not see graffiti on those murals. Like I said, it's a sense of pride, you know. Like it's like if you do that, man, you're done, man. Mario Logan. Shoot, my finger keeps hitting it. Anyways, so that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow, and it's gonna be a crowd and stuff. So I'm gonna be live streaming. So hopefully, no bad stuff. I know there's gonna be a police presence. That's for sure. So Pika is asking Hunter, do you follow any sports? Hey, hey Pika, which team do you follow, by the way? Did you watch the draft? I know Mr. Ed Ene. He's a Niners fan, but he's probably asleep already, or he's out today because I came on late. I don't know. I don't know who the Niners. I know they traded some spots to get players. I know the Raiders got Fernando. Fernando. That ABBA song comes on in my head now. Now my job is to get his rookie cards. I'm gonna get all his rookie cards, man. I'm gonna go out there get his just like those guys who fight over those Pokemon cards. I'm gonna be out there trying to get those rookie cards, man. Those NFL rookie cards everywhere. Yeah, I'm gonna get those rookie cards, man. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get those rookie cards. I mainly watch MMA and wrestling. I like football, but I don't know much about it. Right on. That's cool, man. Yeah, I know you like wrestling. I really don't watch MMA, not because I don't like it. It's because I don't have anything to watch it on. Or should I say, I don't have anything to pirate it on anymore. My Fire Stick, man, Amazon finally like said, you guys are done. We're not gonna let you guys do that no more. When I came back from the Philippines, they did it where you can't. They'll let you have Cody on it, but they won't let you have any add-ons or any outside apps to download. I mean, you can download the apps, but they won't work. They won't work. So then I had a Chrome TV or a Google TV, whatever thing that my friend gave me. He gave it to me, and it was rigged, or it had a. It wasn't rigged. Excuse me. They had an app, and they added me to it, and it had all the channels from every city, so I could watch like home games, baseball and football, or and basketball, like home games. Like if I wanted to watch like the Raiders, I can watch CBS from Vegas or Reno, or I can watch NBC or whatever, you know. And I just watched flip through it. Um, it wasn't good at pay-per-views. That was like it lagged too bad. It was just as bad as Amazon sometimes. The Amazon add-ons were a little better, so I still, yeah. Why don't you pay for it, Bear? Because I'm broke. I'm a brokey. I used to pay for it back when I had cable. Back when I had Cox. Then I had AT&T, and I used to pay for them and pay what 50, 60, $80 for the UFCs. But now I don't. I do boxing in real life. Raider Nation. Yeah, that's right, buddy. Um, you mean you like watching boxing, or you actually box in real life? You're into boxing, like you actually train and you do amateur boxing, Hunter? Is that what you're saying? That's awesome if you do that, man. I never did that. I did wrestling in high school. In high school, I did wrestling. I also like fighting. I have seen the Serious Power Slap. Oh, those are crazy, dude. Actually, you know what? I still have Fubu. Some channels are still on there. I know they locked out since I stopped my subscription. They locked out all the main channels like ESPN and stuff like that. But I still get like the off channels. So the bare knuckles are still coming on. So I watch those. I started to watch those a little bit more. Man, that league's starting to get popular now. Or slap could be a body from Pakistan, huh? Oh, you do, Hunter. You box in real life. Oh, right on, man. Oh, you're an athlete, huh? Oh, stick with it, man. That's good. That's a good thing to know, by the way. Let's see what the wife says. She sent a photo. What's my son eating? It looks like chicken. Man, he's growing so fast, man. God, he's getting so big. Good. That's a good thing to know, by the way. Let's see what the wife says. She's watching my live stream. Stalker. She's watching me, guys. Well, do a like, by the way. Hit a like button, by the way. Because I got 4 people, 4 likes. And comment on here, by the way. That way it interacts with the. The more people comment, the more it goes out too, by the way. Hunter says, I do soccer and football. Right on. And Peekaboo's coming back. Pika, I mean. Oh, it's Peekaboo. I go for gratis too. Those streaming servers can be too expensive. Yeah, they can be, but you know, it's the right thing to do too. It's the same thing as like, what do you call it? You know, like downloading music and stuff. You know what I mean? Back then, it was the thing to do, right? But you know, you kind of gave your laptop or computer like some kind of disease, and that was it for your computer. But who was it I was watching just the other day? Oh, it was Myron. I was watching Myron stream yesterday, actually, and he was watching Hassan Pike. I can't stand that dork. And he was doing an interview or something on a podcast. He's like, "Oh yeah, dude, I just pirate everything." I said, "Dude, it's like that is so like 2000s or whatever, you know." It's like if you like something, just pay for it, man. Go to the store and buy it, or download it. Pay for it and download it. It's true, you know what I mean? It's to me, it's just not worth anymore, going to those sites. And it's like the last time I did that, I went to Pirate Bay, man. That was the last the last laptop I lost. That's it. I'm not downloading anything else from nowhere, no more, anywhere. I'm just buying CDs. I'd rather go to a used place and buy used CDs, whatever, a swap meet or wherever, you know. And I'm glad I never got rid of my CDs, by the way. I'm glad because I was gonna get rid of them when I had my iPods and stuff. I was gonna get rid of them, and then I lost my main iPod, and then my iPod Touch broke. So then the only time I want to listen to music, other than when I use like the apps, right? That's all I use is apps now. I use whatever, I use Spotify and whatever. But when I go to the Philippines and it's like 18 or 20-hour flight, the the internet is so slow that you can't. Basically, it's only good to like read emails, and if you go on Facebook, you can't even get pictures or videos. You just get like to read, and I'm like, it's worthless. So I said, I gotta have music. I can't. I cannot do. I'll go crazy. If I have music, I'm okay. I can have music. I'll be awake. I'll fall asleep listening to music, and that's okay. It'll be 30 hours, with my earphones on. That's okay, and I'm okay with that. So I got a 512. Is it 512 gigabyte card? And I downloaded all my CDs. I found my CDs in my garage in some boxes, and I started downloading on my laptop. And I got them on that on actually on this phone. They're on this card, this phone. Right on. I hope I do put you to sleep. Well, it's 1 a.m. I got to go to the hotel. No, don't worry about it. It's all right. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Yeah. And I still didn't find all my CDs, by the way. They're spread out. I was one of those guys that was really bad that like they never put them back in their case. Half of them were like in different cases, and like, oh, okay, okay, and then some cases were empty. I'm like, oh, where's. But I did find my external hard drive. And this thing's old too, but it's a 1 terabyte. It's a 1 terabyte external hard drive, but I can't find the cords. But now I have no laptop. Isn't that funny, guys? Isn't it funny how shit happens, man? I've been wanting an external hard drive forever to download shit from my computer or my phones. I finally found the hard drive, but I don't have the cords to hook it up my computer. And then now my computer took a shit, or at least the screen I can't see, So I was like, oh, so how do I, yeah. So I have to get to attack, and they're either somehow they can take out all my files and put it on an external hard drive. I'm sure they can. I mean, I'm sure they can without having to, yeah, sucks. Now I gotta save up. Now I gotta save up for a laptop, which I knew I was gonna have to anyways. But just another thing adds up. It's like I'm getting so many subscribers like donating. My PayPal. Yeah, appreciate it, guys. Everybody that's donated, I really appreciate it. Everything goes a long way. I appreciate it. It's all going in the fund, anyways. I would just stay there. 5 for 5. Oh, come on. Anybody else coming on? Hunter's falling asleep. Pika had to go somewhere. Wife is just watching, stalking me. That's 3. So there's 2 more watching right now. And it looks like I gotta hook up my my tablet. The battery's almost dead. I gotta find a better cord, man. This cord's doesn't work very well either. Everything's got to be together somewhere, man. It's got to be in a box somewhere. I can't find my good cords, my charging cords, and I can't find my selfie stick and my my GoPro. What do you call it? Same thing, selfie thing. But it's a floaty one. It's a light one, and that's the one that's got the other holder for my cell phone. That's what I need so I can hook it up to my. Yeah, it is what it is. I've looked for it, but I haven't really done a really deep search. I must have put it in a box somewhere when I was moving stuff around and put stuff on top of it or something. Because my bookshelf, I put one shelf for all my electronics, all my cameras and stuff, and I just moved that today to put my laptop there on that shelf. I'm like, all right, it goes. I don't need it now. Fuck, man, I can't believe that happened. Oh well, it is what it is.
Tawag dinner din eh. Tawag. Tawag dinner din eh. No, yeah. Tawag. Gabi. Ay, gabi.
My son. Hi, son. How are you? Hi, Osito. Hi, Osito. He knows this is live. Sometimes he watches the lives afterwards, and he starts, hi, daddy. He knows, but he doesn't distinct that it's a recorded live stream already. So he says hi. So he thinks it's just a video chat right now. He's a cute kid, man. He's a good-looking boy. He's a good-looking boy. He's gonna be definitely a heartbreaker. I already told his mother, man, you better watch out. You're gonna be a grandma. You're gonna be a grandma, man, because them Filipinas over there. Watch out. If he's anything like his grandpa or his daddy. Ooh. So shit. Oh yeah. She heard that. She heard that. That's her answering. Hi, Osito. How are you? You want daddy?
Daddy, you want?
Hi, Osito. He's so cute. He wants to share his dinner with me. Yeah, that's his lunch, actually. What time is it over there? I don't know. What time is it here? 10? It's 10. It's like what? It's like what? 14 hours ahead. So it's 11, 12, 1, 2. So it's like 2 p.m., right? I think it's around 2 p.m. Yeah, because this phone's off now. It says 1. Yeah, it's probably 2 p.m. It says 1 p.m. Or maybe it is 1 p.m. I don't know. I don't think they have daylight savings. They don't have daylight saving times over there. I'm sorry, people. That's all you, right? Oh, yeah. I'm so sorry, guys. I am. The meds starting to get to me. I'll tell you what, though. That gabapentin, I think it's the catching up now because I'm not feeling the pain there. It's on the right side. It's the somehow one of the doctors said it was my rotator cuff. I thought the rotator cuff was up here, but it's right there. The shoulder blade between the spine and the shoulder blade is right there. Is that little like that nerve muscle right there, man. I remember actually the time it started hurting. It was in 2017. It was when I was working in Reno, carrying a stupid pipe in copper up in the ceiling up there and going through all this fucking pipe and me and that lame apprentice, man. Black Dynamite, if you're listening right now, dude, you remember Justin? I'll say his name. God, he was so lame. Sorry, man. It's just like, dude, it's like I'm not. That guy was just lame, dude. That apprentice was like just that guy was just. There was something wrong with that guy. Um, and I even told the kid when I worked with him, he was so zoned out and everything. And I told him, I told, hey man, and I told him in the most political correct way. I told, hey man, if you're like on something or any medication, let me know, man, because I need to know. Because we're on lifts and we're like, we're doing like dangerous shit where he had to hold pipe or do something, where you have to be like, like paying attention, and he's like just be zoned out and like not paying attention, just like, and like half the time it looked like he was like on something. But I couldn't tell like if he was on something like some kind of drug, so maybe some kind of prescription pills or something. He was on something, that's for sure. I mean, he was on something. I could tell what it was. So I asked him, hey man, I mean, I need to know. I said, I'm not gonna bust you. I'm not gonna say it, but I need to know because if you are, you shouldn't be up here with me doing this stuff. I mean, we could find something else for you to do. Oh no. I'm like, well, dude, fucking pay attention, motherfucker. It's like fucking. I need a partner, not an opponent. All right. And like but yeah, everybody that worked with him, dude, like kind of realized, oh man, this guy, man. 1 p.m. Okay, the wife says 1 p.m. So it is 1 p.m. So 1:10. There we go. Oh, I got my personal assistant, just like OJP. Remember our Philippine journey? His wife would be in another room, and she would like text him, whatever, to correct him. There we go. Thanks, wife. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. I miss working, guys. I actually did like actually love my trade. I love my career. I mean, on top of the money. I mean, that who's not gonna miss that? But it was just a sense of just excuse me. It was just like a routine, you know. It was a routine that you get into that you go to bed early. I would go to bed at 7 o'clock. No, seriously, I would go to sleep at 7 o'clock. If I went to sleep at 8 o'clock, that was too late for me. But okay, you know, it's like all right. Those are reasons why I would go to sleep at 8 o'clock. Whatever that reason was, it must have been a good reason. Why did I go to sleep that time? Because I would get up, literally would get up at 3 in the morning, and I would get up right before the alarm would go off, and it would be like a routine where I'd like have to like start moving around slowly, just start moving my back and my neck and my shoulders in bed, before I got out of bed. Just gotta start warming up a little bit, and then start with my knees and stuff before I got out of bed and sit up and start like like stretching out a little bit more and the bear had like and then whatever, you know. And actually I was like about maybe 30, 40 pounds lighter than I am now, by the way, guys. I've gained some weight just sitting here on the fucking couch doing nothing, in the last 5 years. But anyways, I reach over, I reach over, and and I get my ibuprofens. I take my ibuprofens, 800 milligrams, two of them. That's 1,600 milligrams of ibuprofen because that's what helped me with my inflammation and to just get me going. So I go hit the shower, hot shower, hot shower, and then I pretty much suit up and I do everything except depending if I was working here locally or I was working somewhere where it was cold. If I was working here, I wouldn't put up my full bibs. I put on like a shirt and a long sleeve and my hoodie, a beanie or something, but I'd be wearing just my shorts and maybe socks too, and it just my my slip on my slides. You're like, what? Yeah, my bibs would be in the back of my truck, and my boots also in the back of my truck, and I just would drive to work, depending what time I will start. So if the starting time was 5, I leave at 4, right? Or we start at 6, I leave at 5. I like to be there at least an hour to like 45 minutes early to work, get there and relax, and then just hang out at work, get out and back of my open the back of my truck, sit on my truck, and then just like put on my bibs. For people who don't know what bibs are, or they're overalls, but we call them bibs. My Carhartts, I would put them on. You know, that way I'd have shorts like I have shorts right now, and then just put on my boots, and then just sit down, relax. And I wouldn't drink coffee because coffee would make me go to the restroom a lot, make me go number 2. So I'd be drinking my Monster. Probably my second Monster already in the morning. That was, yeah. I've cut it down, guys. I'm only down to like a Ghost or a Monster a couple times a week now. Don't tell the doctor. Shh. Don't tell the doctor. She'll kill me. It's my addiction, guys. I can't stay with it. But this is, oh my god, dude. My neighbor, she gave me some. This is the green apple one. Zero sugar, by the way. Ghost. Oh, this is my new favorite ones, dude. I like these more than the Monsters now. And Monsters got zero sugar. They got different flavors now. I think the one next to this one is the purple one that I like. from Monsters, but this one, oh, dude. Anyways, and I just listen to music, man. I listen to music, or I sit on my phone and listen to music in my truck, and then just clock in and just work my shift, whether it be 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, whether it be 5 days a week, 6 days a week, 7 days a week. It was just a routine, man. It was just a routine, and then I just my treat for me was after work, depending where I was at. If I was here at home in San Diego, I'd come home, take a nice hot shower, change, and go eat somewhere. Go eat somewhere. Somewhere nice. Like I'd treat myself. Go to a steak place, go to a sushi place, go somewhere. Not fast food, like somewhere, a nice meal, and sit down, have a beer or two, and eat, and come home. I'd be asleep again. That was it. On the road, like away from home, I'd go, like when I was in Reno or Sparks, those casinos had some nice restaurants and stuff. I wouldn't gamble. I'd eat at a steak place. I'd eat at a sushi place. That's what it was. I'd stop somewhere, or I would like on my hotel room or motel room by that time because I moved from the hotel to motel room, and then change and just right over there and come back, and then 7 o'clock turn on the TV and be like on online or whatever, and then like I start falling asleep and put my phone and my like tablet down, make sure that I set the alarms on both, and then turn off the TV, and boom, I'd be out. That was it. Do it all over again, guys. That was my routine. That was my routine. It was never boring. It was just a routine. It was just like something to do, and I was making money, and just the money was just stacking up, stacking up, stacking up, stacking up. You know, and then all I have to do is just open another bank account or another account somewhere or something. Like and just build that up. That was my mistake, though. That was my mistake back then that I didn't invest that money because I didn't know anything. I didn't know any better. I didn't know any better about investing or anything like that, about crypto or stock market or investing, trying to buy properties or something. Nothing. I never like really ever like thought anything like that. Just like save my money. I really wouldn't spend the money. I wouldn't splurge it after if like I got like I remember by the time I got my apprenticeship, when I got to a certain level, when I went from like third year to fourth year, the increment pay went like so much more. And at that time, I was like, whoa, that's like I'm making more money than I've made pretty much ever in wages. And not only wages, it's like how much I've made in a year. And I'm like, fuck, it's like I don't need to be spending all this money. So I just start saving it. So I just start saving it, and then like I just always had savings, and then I didn't have credit cards. I didn't need credit cards. I just whatever I needed, I would pay it with cash, or I did have one credit card, and then like my tires, my car, my truck. If I needed tires, I would get it with a credit card, but then I would pay that credit card off in 1 month or 2 months, and that's it. Boom. You know, I had good credit. I'll get there again. I'll get there again. I've been here before. I've been here before. I'll get there again. I remember when I was close to this situation. And back then I think it was a little more how should I say? Not desperate or dire, it's just more I don't know. I don't know how to say it. It was just different back then. Now it's like now I have like the knowledge and wisdom. I just have to go do it. And that's what I'm realizing now. It's like, hey, I'm getting older, and it's been five years. So now it's like, what? Am I gonna wait on them, or am I just gonna just because it seems like that's what they've been doing. It's just like them, the people that like are not giving me my just let's just call it my case. Okay, my case has been going on for 5 years now. Well, okay, my situation's been 5 years old, but the case has been going for over. There'll be 3 years, I guess. Anyways, yeah, I don't want to talk about that. That's totally separate. There's really nothing to talk about that. But I gotta get moving. I gotta get moving with stuff that I said I was gonna do. I mean, I was all gung ho, like now summer school's gonna happen, so now I have to go check out that whole thing with summer school because yeah, nothing became. So I have to go back to City College again and see what happens. I found my. I'm glad I kept that little paper. Where's it at? The card. Hey, you snoring loud, buddy. You been sleeping all day. My dog's starting to sleep more and more every day now. There it is. Yeah, I gotta keep this in hand. I gotta move it to the front now, so I remember. Yeah, let's put this in the front. So I remember. I'll make a trip to City College and ask them what's up because I never got an email. I thought I registered and I never got an email. I'll never follow through. But if I can just start, crashing courses and stuff or whatever, and then um, one of my back doctors told me like, hey, there's a adult cultural center or whatever center, and there is where you can go in there any time type thing, training center or whatever. So we'll see what they got to offer, see what I can take and stuff. Something. Something. I mean, AI is going to take everything out anyways. In the next 5 to 10 years, everything's going to be done with AI. By the way, guys, I don't know if any of you guys know, but AI. So you got to get it. You got to get the jump on it. You got to learn AI. You got to get the ins and out of AI. And all I can say is like I've been watching the market, how it's being geared towards AI and how it's like the future. And that's the only thing I could say. Advice. Look into it because jobs are gonna be gone, guys. It's gonna be gone. I mean, I watch videos where they got people like in India, they're sewing. The people just sewing, right? And they got like headsets. They got headsets with cameras, and then like it's not to watch them how they work or keep tabs. It's so they could train the computer. The computer could train with their hand movements and everything, so it can train the AI. So later on, the AI is going to train the robotics. So that's also another one. So there's AI, there's robotics, and also quantum computing. Also, all those things, it's all the future, and it's now already, but it's not like the main thing. But it's happening right now. I'm watching how the stock market's getting these companies like Nvidia, they're coming up. Google, Intel today. Intel, this the stock just went up like just boom, dude. Oh, sorry. That might. Why did that happen, man? My tablet just went on the chat. So, anyways, GPS seeing TN. Do you have any nicknames? Like my friends call me Nighthawk, Mustard Guzzler. Oh, and they do, huh? Well, no, I don't have nicknames like that. Not at all. So, just call me my name on YouTube. That's good enough, by the way. But go ahead and give me a like for there, just for that, all right? For those names. You crazy man. No, I don't have any nicknames like that, man. Oh my god. Ay, ay, ay. You guys are too much sometimes. That's funny. You guys make it funny. That's a good one, buddy. Cheers. Give me a like too, man. Don't be a drive-by, by the way, man. Don't just be like coming in. You were drive-by, you took off, bastard. I hate you people. You just drive by, leave your comments, take off. Sucks, dude. It's charging real slow. Oh well. Oh. You know what I could do? I could stream the chat over here. I could see that way. I could see the chat. Oh, I know what to talk about. Oh, I know what to talk about. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Okay, now how do I do it? I gotta find something. Clavicular. Got his YouTube channels taken down. Ooh. I don't think he really cares. Nobody really cares about YouTube anymore, honestly. Oh, see, it's only plays on mobile. Well, that's shitty. It used to be able to do it before. No, I can't. Oh, this shit. Oh well. It's not working. I don't know, guys. I can't figure it out sometimes. I can do the stream sometimes from here to my TV, and I can see the chat on the TV, but I can't do it right now. So I don't know. Peekaboo! It's something how far AI has come nowadays. Yeah, dude, it's gonna get a lot more than that, brother. It's gonna be just like the movies and beyond. So everything we've seen in the movies, it's gonna be like that, or even like more than the movies. So everything we see in the movies, it's like what's gonna be in the future, and the future's now. I mean, we're seeing the earlier stages, but it's like becoming so fast. And I notice it now with the AI. Like, okay, I'll give you an example. The AI on Meta wasn't very good. I didn't like it. It was shit. But I haven't used it lately because I don't really go on YouTube. I mean, on Facebook as much and use their thing, to play around on Messenger. Chat GPT, I used to use it a little bit. I used to use it just and it was cool because you would ask it and it was it's whatever you wanted to ask, how to do a paper or a career or whatever. It's like it was cool. If you want to figure out how to do a career on something, it like lays it out, what classes or whatever, and I like that. All right, so another one is I think it's Gemini. I think it's Gemini by MSN, and that's on my laptop. And I like that one. That one I used a lot actually, and it was growing, and it starts to learn, or you start to learn how to use it. It starts to learn you in a way, type thing. It's something else. But I just saw something else today on a video that there's an AI that you don't even need like internet. It comes on a little USB, and you just plug it in, and it's a program, and it goes on. Yeah, we just went talking about AI, just like I said, because I was talking about investing. I was talking about how AI is going to just take everything, and how, for example, I was watching a video on YouTube on how these workers in India, they're working at a sweatshop where they just sew, just like all these workers in a sweatshop sewing, right? And they all had little headsets with a camera, and it wasn't for them to like keep like people keep tabs on their work and everything. They were actually training the program, watching all their hand movements and everything, how to do the sewing and everything. So it trains the program. So that program is teaching the AI. So whenever the robotics gets done, the AI is gonna like be telling the robots, how to be doing this. So that's what I mean. AI in the next 5 to 10 years is just gonna like all these jobs are gonna be gone, like Uber drivers, uh, uh, Uber Eats, um, probably bus drivers, trash man, dude, everything, bro. I mean, even Amazon, like the workers, delivery drivers, the workers at the warehouse. It's gonna be everywhere, bro. Cashiers. I mean, you go to Walmart. How many people work at cashiers? Grocery stores, loading trucks, unloading trucks now. It's gonna be like these machines, forklift machines. You just like grabbing, like sorting out, pallets or whatever, and just loading the trucks. I mean, dude, jobs are gonna be gone. Even with music artists, yes, even that too. Also, it's gonna be replaced. Record companies aren't gonna be paying musicians anymore and stuff, dude. I mean, it's already happening with like all like you can make your own music now. You know, I was playing around with that when I was in the Philippines. I was coming out with music to make my videos because you get copyright strikes, so I have to make my own music. So it's like there you go. So yeah, pretty soon people are gonna just be listening to like AI music, like that gets made by these companies, the record companies or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, they won't write their own lyrics and everything, but like they're even the artists, they're gonna move the way. Movies, actors, they'll probably just get paid just for the image, maybe, and they'll just like have like just all AI movies. Seriously, dude. I mean, am I like maybe thinking like, no, maybe they'll just pay the actor just a fee just for their face, and that's it. If I was a rapper, what would my rap name be? Hmm. Oh, so sexy. Somebody called me that when I was used to working at the nuclear at the power plant, the nuclear power plant, San Onofre. Some welder said, "Hey, oh so sexy," because everybody called me also. So oh so sexy, oh so nice, oh so sexy. Yeah. So I didn't give myself that name by the way. It's oh so sexy. Yeah. See, the wife is laughing now. Oh so sexy. Yeah, and she was a woman welder, by the way, wife. There. So she can get jealous too. What would be the title of your debut song album? Wow, man, you know what? That song's already taken away, though. That song's already taken away. It was by a who used to sing it? Was it Ludacris? I got hoes in different area codes. I don't know, man. I don't know what it would be. Peter Griffin. Yeah, 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 yeah. Peter Griffin. Well, I like that better than fucking Danny DeVito. Hey, Freedom 140, give me a like, would you please? Since you're gonna be here, don't be a drive-by. At least give Peter Griffin a like. Come on, come on, give me a like, please. Yeah, Nate Dogg, area codes. There you go. That's when I first moved up to LA in '97. Thank you. Yeah, Ludacris and Nate Dogg. I remember too because I was working with we actually the guy's name was Nate. He was a part timer. His name was Nate. He was a good worker too. Nate. He was an older guy, so he talked to me. Hey, also, so man, because I was going through a breakup. Actually, I broke up already when I was all bummed out. Oh man, also don't be bummed out, man. You're gonna dude. Just you're not dude, but hey, homie, you're gonna have girls. Don't worry about it, man. You're gonna have girls everywhere. It's gonna be just like Ludacris. You're gonna have hoes in every area code. And it was true, man. I started dating not one, not two, but three different girls, man. I was dating at the same time. Oh man, that was work, man. I'm not bragging. It just happened. It just happened. It was so much work that I had to just pick one. Seriously, I had to pick one, and I did the right choice. I picked the right one. And actually, one was cool with it. One was really bummed out and like took it hard. And the one that I picked never knew. She never knew. Cause yeah, cause the other friends told me, "Don't tell her. Don't let her tell her." I never knew. She never knew. That ended up being almost a 5 year relationship, actually. Did Nate listen to? Yeah, he did. We used to call him Nate Dogg too. He was a cool dude. Cool catch, I say. Yeah, he was an older guy, man. I was what? I was even 27. I turned 27 that fall or that winter. So I moved there in the fall. So I was 26. He was already in his like 50s, I believe. Yeah, he was like just 50 something. Yeah, Nate Dogg. That was going to be my next question. If they all found out about each other. No, they didn't find out each other. But they knew about each other. But the one that I actually dated, I just like she didn't know. She knew about one as a friend, but she didn't know that I messed around with her. And then the one that like took it hard, I used to go back to the same place. There was a place called JT's in Whittier. I don't know if it's still around or not. It was a club bar that it was like the only hangout we used to go. It had live music. It was a big place with dancing and shit. It was a hangout. So we used to go there every Friday and Saturday, whatever, you know. And then the friend, the girl that was my friend, she was there, and we just kind of messed around and whatever. But we just kept it like that. So she was cool. But then the other one, she showed up one day, and there was a ooh. I'm like, whatever, man. It's just like, just everybody be cool, be cool, be cool. And she was my girl already, and she was, hey, just. And she tried to kind of grab my attention. I just ignored her, and I just like said, hey, it's like, hey, man, it's like, it was what it was. It's like, let's just be civil, you know. And she tried taking some other guy again, some other night. A guy that looked just almost like me and stuff. So that told me something that I kind of like. I was kind of like the type that she liked. That's all I could tell. But she did like me, whatever. She reached out later on. We kept in touch a little bit, but it wasn't a good idea to talk to each other. I said I made the right choice. I wanted somebody that was more mature, didn't have kids, you know, had a career, had her shit together, you know. In fact, she was a little bit more mature than I was, if anything. I'll just leave it at that. And the wife's listening. She's probably wondering who I'm talking. She knows what I'm talking about. All three of them were white girls too. Not that it was anything. I'm just saying it's just that they happened to be white girls. I tried dating the mixture. It just didn't work out. I'm watching Maven right now. Maven's outside WrestleMania. He's talking to fans and stuff, taking pictures. That guy's YouTube channel is blown up, man. That's pretty cool. He's a cool, humble guy. At first, I thought his channel was gonna be all like gossip and like dirt, but no, it's a pretty good channel though. He's a pretty humble guy. Well, damn, dude. Freedom 140 didn't give me a like. What an ass. Did you watch the WrestleMania? What'd you think of it? I've heard mixed reviews. I didn't watch any of it. I just watched like some of the highlights. But I really haven't watched any like at all. I just watched the CM Punk, like the end of it and stuff, and that was it. I actually saw more like when he was at the hotel. Did you see that? Where actually some fan was harassing his wife and Bailey, or like his, yeah, and he knocked the guy's phone down. Like like the fans were really like harassing the wrestlers. Yeah, I mean it goes hand in hand. I mean, hey, you're kind of like celebrity and stuff, but I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm not that kind of fan. I'm like, hey, I just say hi, and they acknowledge you, cool. It's like they're not doing anything like eating or like busy with their family or something. I might ask for a picture or something, like a fist bump, maybe whatever, something. Like I said, the only time I came close to seeing somebody was Road Dogg and X Pac, and it was me and my girl. We were walking through Venice. We went Santa Monica to Venice and stuff. We're like just walking the the walk, the beach, and I'm like, dude, no way. And Road Dogg goes, way. And I just like, so he gave me a fist bump, and I think Xbox was all always, huh? What? Xbox was out of it. So they just walked by, and like I told her, that was Xbox, that was Road Dogg. What was because I haven't ever dated more than one mujer at a time, but it felt like that at times. Oddly enough, girls I was casually dating or getting to know felt certain way about taking to hanging out with other women. Most of the mujeres I've been with have been some type of Hispanic Latina. Yeah, like I said, it wasn't like something that I just meant to do. I went through a breakup in San Diego, and I took it really hard because I was really sprung on the girl. I was really, really sprung on her. I mean, I was sprung on her. I mean, I really, seriously, that was like, it was so bad that I had to leave the city. That's how bad I was. And I moved to LA, so I left my city, I left my work, everything was all different and stuff. And it wasn't until I decided, hey, you know what? I quit, because every Friday night I would drive back to San Diego, like, and then like just be here for a weekend, do whatever, like, it's like, whatever. But then I'd be more miserable, because like, I missed the girl, whatever, and she wanted to do with me, right? And she finally told me, hey, you know what? Fucking leave me alone. When she does that, and like, okay, leave her alone. If she tells you that, that's it. It's over. Because anything other than that, you're a stalker, dude. You're weird. So yeah, okay. So I went on my own, and at that time, I met these people. We met through my roommate. We met these two girls that were part of the Whittier, and we hung out with them. They let us hang out, as friends. And one of them, I just happened to kind of just get to know a little bit more. At the same time, I met another one at that place, and then at the same time, we would go to another place, which was called Bobby McGee's down in Berea. And that night, I met this one lady. I wouldn't call her a girl because she was older. I was 26 and she was 33, so she was a little older than I was. And we hit it off, and I just got her number, and we just like started talking, and I went out with her a couple times, and we were just dating. Like I say, we were just dating, and at the same time, I was like kind of talking to somebody else, and then somebody else. So at the same time, like that. So at the same time, it's like just like and then it just became too much. Like as I was getting more involved with this one and that one and this one on the side, it's like it's like I have to pick. So like I did. Let's see. I saw WrestleMania. I saw all of WrestleMania. I thought it was good, but I gotta catch up with SmackDown from tonight. Right on. You are bewitched. I had my ex do that, and she called and said she was sorry. I still didn't take her back. Been about 6 months from that. Yeah, I'll tell the story about that when you tell. I'll read you. If you tell the girls you leave her alone, don't take her back. She calls later and apologizes. It means it didn't work with the other guy, and she was taking talking and is trying to use you as a rebound. Yeah, dude, check it out, man. That one girl that I was really sprung on. She actually and my friends told me, like I said, those two girls that we met, we were good friends. We became like really good friends because there was nothing like with them. So we were just friends, and like we used to get a lot of hate from the guys because they were popular girls. They were from that area. They went through school, so all the guys they knew there, like, oh that guy. We're all like around the same age. We're all like in our mid 20s, right? I was 26, and they were around that same age. And my buddy was a little older than I was. He was like in his late 20s or just about reached 30. Anyways, um, they're the ones that told me because I was like, oh, I'm like, I don't know if you ever seen that one movie, Swingers with Vince Vaughn and what's the other guy's name? I don't know. It was an old movie, Swingers. That movie came out around that same time, and I watched it. I'm like, I hate that movie because I was that guy that was all depressed about the girl, oh, my girlfriend. I was that guy. So every time I start talking about my girlfriend, I'd be all crying and shit. Dude, I would. That's how bad I was. I was a head case, man. I was so like just heartbroken and shit, right? So, I mean, I've had my heart broken before, but I was like, this one chick, like, dude, there was just like something about her. So, anyways, um, these two young ladies told me, hey, she's gonna call you. Trust me, because you're a good guy. We know you. We don't know you that long, but we know who you are and how you are. You're a good guy. Even that girl's sister told me. So, you know what? She's making a mistake, and she's gonna realize it. And I looked at him like, what do you mean? I'm like, no, she's going to realize it eventually, but not now. But she's going to realize it. Okay. So it did happen. It happened to happen once. It's funny. Once I was already dating that one person that I was like getting serious with. Once it started getting like more one on one type thing. Like that person called me out of the blue. Out of the blue, just like And I happened to come to San Diego that weekend, and I came down and I visited her. No, dude, I don't have I don't have I don't have USA. Yeah, I don't have USA, so I don't have anything. That's the best. Your every wish says that's the best payback. They call you out of the blue, and then you say, "Nah, I'm seeing someone." Well, yeah, I'm getting to that, bro. I'm getting to that one. Check it out. So she did call me, and she called me crying and shit and everything, and I actually went back. I went and actually visited her at our whole apartment. And the first thing I noticed, she was telling me about the roommate that she she had, like totally screwed her over, and she had to kick her out, and she was like I was having problems with the rent, and all this shit, and everything was going wrong with her, right? And then the thing I noticed was the kitchen was all like nasty, like the dishes and the pots and shit. So I started cleaning, bro, because that's one thing about her. She was super clean. So I started cleaning. We're talking and stuff, and then What happened was she was having female problems. Female problems, right? I don't want to get into too much detail. Female problems that it was so bad that they told her that she might not have children in the future. So she was all sad. Oh, okay, well, I'm sorry to hear that. Like so. So about an hour later, that roommate, that bad influence, showed up. She showed up, and then they started smoking weed at first, but then she bust out a little baggie of crystal, and they both started smoking the crystal in front of me. And they're all giggling and shit. I'm like, oh, guys, I gotta go, man. Oh wait, you're not gonna stay? I'm on now. I gotta go. I gotta go back to LA and shit. Okay. Well, nice seeing you. Well, I wish I could say the same, but it looks like, it looks like, yeah, it looks like the reason that it didn't work out. Like, it's like basically that's what it was. That's what it was. I said she chose that over me. That's why it was one of the reasons that would I had to like get away from that because I didn't want to be around that stuff. You know, amongst other things. We weren't getting along. We were fighting a lot and stuff. But that was one of the things that I didn't like and stuff. That it was her. And she thought it was okay. And I said, well, no, it's not okay. But I'm not your father to tell you, hey, don't do that stuff. But I don't like it. I don't like it. The weed, okay, whatever. That's your thing. But anything other than that, no, I'm not. I'm not down with that shit because I don't. I don't like it. So, anyways, I left. I came back home. I went next door to my neighbor, which is my good friend, because he's lived like next door forever. And first thing I did, hey, can I use your phone? Yeah, and I called up that person and said, hey, how are you? Good. Hey, I was thinking about you. Yeah, well, good. So I was thinking about you too. It's like it's like, and yeah, well, I just want to tell you I miss you, and oh yeah, I just want to talk to you and just make sure that I called you and tell you I'm all right. I'll be back home, like tomorrow. You wanna do lunch or something? Yeah, sure. We'll get together for lunch or something on Sunday. Okay, I'll be there. I'll leave in the morning. Sunday, Sunday morning I'll be there for lunch. Okay, that's it. That was it, bro. You know that person that talked about she knew that I wasn't interested. She wanted to see. She was fishing, seeing. She saw that I just left. She said, "You're not staying." I'm like, no, I'm not staying. I'm done. No, like I said, I just wasn't into it, man. It just wasn't my scene. You know what I mean? It wasn't my scene, and that's what she wanted, and I just didn't want to do that. And it just whatever. I just already knew already back then already that you can't change people. You can't change people. You can't like force people. You can't give people ultimatums. Say, hey, it's me or the drugs, or you better go to rehab. People have to do that on their own, man. And you know, it's like they say, yeah, they have to hit rock bottom, and that's it. But she did reach out later on again. She did reach out again. She did reach out again. You know, she reached out again. Again, she reached out. It's been a while though. I don't remember how many years it's been. She reached out again, and she just like, no, I'm just like, well, okay, she's got her own life. She's married. She's got kids and everything, but she's just, I guess, I don't know. I don't know why she was checking on me and stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, it's like, so I wish her the best and everything, but there's just nothing there. There's just nothing else there, You just, I'm the kind of people that I don't go back. It's like, hey, man, it's over. That's the past. It's, I moved forward. I moved on. It's like, it hurt. It was really hard, man. Because I really did feel for that person, but it's like she made her choice of what she wanted. So Lemon Life says people are set in their own ways. Yes, they are. People are set in their own ways. That's what she picked, and I said, I just had to let go. You know, I had to let go. So you are bewitched. So you're saying that did you recently go through a breakup, or you're still going through one right now? If a girl tells you leave her alone, don't take her back. She calls you and apologizes. I mean, it didn't work. Yeah, exactly. And it didn't work out. It didn't work out. Um, you know, she did the exact same thing she did with me. You know, she went from the guy to me, and then from me to the next guy, and then that didn't work out. So she was trying to come back to me, type thing. Because the whole time she was with me, she felt sorry for the guy before, and I'm like, why? Why do you care? Well, I was with him. I care, I'm like, she'd get pissed off when she hear who she was dating, and like, oh, I said, what do you care? It's like, well, I was with him. I care. I'm like, well, if you care so much, then go with him. It's like, what I mean? She just wasn't. She wasn't mature in her head, and that's what her sister said. That's exactly what her sister said. Remember, because that was the last time I was there with them. I was leaving, and her sister saw me when I was leaving to my car. She said, "Oh, so you know what? Your sister, or your, she doesn't know what she's like throwing away right now. So she's not mature here. And so you are. You're way ahead already. It's like from the guys that she's like had. It's like I don't know, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? It just I knew that I didn't want to be part of that, so I'm glad I got out at that time. It's just all good. A little closer every day. Peekaboo says I would never go back to them either. Once it's over, it's over. Exactly, because it's never the same, bro. It's never. Once you break up with somebody, it's never the same, man. It's like well, you want it, and like it's like it's like you break up, dude. It's I don't know how to say it. It's kind of okay. Okay, here's a good analogy. I think is the word I want to say. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. You know what I mean? Remember when we were kids, we had those jigsaw puzzles, especially the big ones, like the kids ones, the big pieces, and you would like put it together and take it apart, put it together, and take it apart, and after a while, those pieces get all loose and like start peeling and shit, and they wouldn't stick as good. They'd be all loose and shit. You know what I mean? Even though like it'll go in that slot, but then it wouldn't like stick like properly. That's the best analogy I can use. Like it wasn't the same anymore when you go back. Like not like that, but I'm just, you know what I'm saying, guys. Yeah, you know. The girls told me because the girls were like, like you need closure, you need a rebound and stuff like that. And like it's true, all that shit's true. You need closure, you need a rebound, and like LA was part of that. And unfortunately, some people were that. That sucks. That sucks. That fucking sucks because some people got hurt in the process, and that wasn't my intention. And I apologize for that, but I still feel bad to this day because that wasn't my intention. You know what I mean? I don't like doing that to people. I inadvertently did that. And so Pika says, "What? I agree. It would never be the same going, but no, it never is, man. It'd be like saying love. You're in love. When you're in love, dude, it's never the same with another person. In love, it's like you're in love with this person. It's different, and you're in love with this person. It's different. It's special. but it's special different. It's special different. It's special different. If you're expecting the same thing that you did with this person, with that person, it's not because it's not the same person. You're not the same person. Hopefully you're not. Hopefully you grew. You grew and you learned from whatever. You look at yourself and whatever you did wrong, you correct that too. I have. I mean, dude, I've done lots of mistakes, man. Believe me, I have. And that's the first thing I had to do is like, hey, I have to, before I get another relationship, I got to correct myself. And I think I have in many ways. I think I have in many ways. Especially back then, how I was back then at that age. Oh, I was very immature. I was very immature, and the way I handled things and stuff. Oh, it was very volatile. I mean, the back that relationship when it was good, oh, it was good. But when it was bad, it was beyond very bad. That's all I can say. Okay, Pika says, I feel like if it was meant to be, it would have been never ended the first place. That's how I view relationship. Yeah, it's true. And that's how the breakup felt. The breakup felt, oh, why didn't it work? Why wasn't it work back then? You know, and it's like I always said, for me, like working on the road, like, when I was going through my breakups and my divorce and everything, working away from home, San Diego, and I worked like 2017, I worked away, and that helped me clear my head, like not being here, like just like boom, being away, and not being around near surroundings, not even being at the house, everything, because that sucked. I hated that. So being like away, just working all the time, being busy with work, and then going to some like dingy motel, bro. I mean, it was the only thing that made it worth about that hotel was that there was no roaches, man. I was surprised there was no roaches. Even the roaches didn't like that motel. I don't think about it, but yeah, man, it's like that's what it took. Like it takes going on the road and stuff, like going that. So like when I left San Diego to be in LA, and I finally realized I said, hey man, and that's what I told my roommate, hey man, we're in LA, man. We can be anybody. And I could be anybody, but I was being myself. And sure enough, I tried dating these other women but it didn't work. It didn't work, but then I found, somebody that it did work, and it worked good. And it ran its course. Unfortunately, it ran its course, and then that was it. That was part of it. And it's time for me to come back home to San Diego, you know. And I left San Diego when I was 26, and I came back to San Diego when I was 32. And San Diego was very different back then. I mean, yeah, back then now. I was 2002. I was what, 24 years ago now? San Diego was very different. It changed a lot in those years. But I'm happy, man. I'm happy. I mean, the things that I went through had molded me to be the person I am now, to be with the person I am. And that's the best way I can put it. And I'm happy. I'm just not happy with the situation, how it is. But someday, it's going to change eventually. I just have to be patient and have to work on it a little bit to make it happen. But, um, that's the way I look at it. I had to go through what I went through to be where I'm at right now, to to grow and to what happened where I'm at. I mean, dude, I have a little boy, man. I never thought that was gonna happen. That happened unexpectedly. Beautiful little boy, man. That was him. That was him back then, and this is him now. This is my little boy. He's the only reason I'm still around. That's the way I look at life now. He's the only reason I'm still around. If it wasn't for him, I'd be gone by now for sure. Definitely be gone by now. I would I would I wouldn't have any reason to really or any drive to want to still be around really. I would have gave up a long time ago. For sure. For sure. I got a paper. Another paper in the mail today from some company in Laguna Beach. Get this. It was a paper from Laguna Beach. He's like, "Hey, Mr. Bear. Mr. Bear. We would like to buy or purchase your house from you and for cash, and we'll give you $409,000 cash. We'll take everything." It was like a contract. It was like a contract I had to just sign and sub, and then if there's more than one person, and then mail it back to them. So at that part, I crossed out, and then where it said $409,000, I crossed that out, and I wrote what I wanted for it, what I would settle for it actually, not what I want. What I want is a lot more than that, but I crossed it out, and I put this. This is what is going to take for me cash for you to take this house, for me to hand you the keys. Like just fucking rolled up the paper, put an envelope, put their mail address, stamped it, my return address, and put it in my mailbox and raised the red flag. So tomorrow the person's gonna take it, and it should be in their office by Monday. Yeah. That being said, Mr. Kinsey, Mr. Kinsey, I wonder where you're at. I wonder if you still drink, listen to my live streams. You can comment by the way. You're off the list by the way. Um, yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure, if I didn't have that little boy and my family that I have, and that by the way, it's not a bad thing, hon. Don't take this the wrong way. I'm just saying. So it's because you're gonna misunderstand this. You're the reason that I'm hanging. You guys are the reason I'm hanging on. I would have gave up. I would have just said fuck it. I would have taken the low ball offer of the house, sold the cash, and would have fucking gone somewhere and then just drank myself to death probably somewhere in some beach. I'd have no reason to fucking be around anymore. But I gotta stay around. I gotta stay around because I have that little boy and I want to see that boy grow up. I gotta make sure that boy grows up straight because that boy needs his father just like I needed my father. And that's why I want to make sure. I want to make sure that I'm around for him. I owe it to him. I owe it to this society, to this world, to raise this boy to be a man and be a good, upstanding citizen and a part of society, and not to be a piece of shit like some of these people that I see around here. I mean, dude, it's fucking scary what I see around now. I mean, it is. It's not just what I see on social media. It's not just what I see on Instagram or on YouTube. It's what I see out there. It's just what happened on Sunday when I was doing that live stream. That I had to like cut, and then it's not on there. I put it on private, where that kid was trying to get me to open the door, and I don't know why he wanted me to open the. I don't know. Try to pretend that he brought a package, but he wouldn't show me the package. He wouldn't like tell me the name of the person he was delivering to, and his story didn't make sense. And then he wouldn't leave. He just wanted me to open the door. I said, I'm not gonna open the door. Just leave the package. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah. More. I'm sorry, Pika. I got the chat stays like on the phone. I can't see the chat. Marsha had a couple of exes hit me up out of nowhere. It's something how it happens. Yeah, you know why? Because that's how women are, man. Like, oh, it's like I wonder how this guy's doing because it's not working out. Now, are guys like that? I don't know. Are we like that or not? I don't know. I Some guys might be. I don't know. I don't. But some women are, man. Like they just like, oh, I wonder. It's like something's not going on right, or like they break up, or they're divorced or whatever, and they'll remember something about you that was good. So they're wondering, they hear, oh yeah, I see such and such, at the mall. Oh hey, at the party, I saw him and he's single by the way. Really? Oh, let me call him up, Seriously. Pico says, would you ever want to move? Yeah, I would want to move eventually. I mean, I love San Diego. I love California, but I mean, dude, I don't. It's nothing to me without my family. I want to be with my family first. So would it be with them here? Would it be with them in the Philippines, or would it eventually be out of California? Yeah, I mean, I think eventually raising my family in the United States, it would definitely not be here. I don't think I would want them here. It's just, man, it's just getting too fucked up here, man. It's like between all the crazy laws and stuff and like how expensive it's getting, if I was to sell the house, I could sell the house, buy another house somewhere else, and still have money to like live on somewhere else. Where, I don't know exactly where, but I have ideas, you know. But yeah, I would. So Peekaboo says, that's good, man. Stay around, never give up on your anything. No, I'm not, dude. So Pika says, I'll be right back. Mr. Beast. I never got into that guy's like thing, dude. But that guy started on YouTube, but I never follow him. I never watch any of his stuff. I'm like, I don't know. Doesn't interest me. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. So I wonder who's on besides the wife and Pika. I follow a lot of these not a lot of them, but a couple of these First Amendment auditors that I do follow on Facebook. Is Kansas City Accountability. He's funny, dude. He's so mellow. He's just it's funny. You got check out Kansas City Accountability, guys. He he just plays it like so mellow and like on this one, these two Karens like they're going off on him, man. Here, I'll play the video. Why would make you say some stuff like that? With ice? Are you with ice? I don't have any ice. Are you with ice? Are you an ICE agent? She said us. Are you an ICE agent? Are you an ICE agent? You scared. Answer the question. You making me nervous. Are you an ICE agent? Why would make you say some stuff like that? Are you an ICE agent? Are you an ICE agent? I'm asking you nicely, it's yes or no. But what would make you say that? Because you're standing there, you've been here for hours filming. And I know you have a social experiment or whatever you think you're doing. And you're standing on a public sidewalk. So why would you say ICE then? Because you're scaring people. You're scoping out the area looking for minorities, are you not? This area is nothing but minorities. Okay? So we protect our people around here. Do you? People around here because we're concerned. Okay? And I'm being very polite to you. Whatever that is next to you, isn't it? Don't say that. Now you're being rude. I'm being rude? You're being rude by referring to that as that. I don't. What is it? That is rude, and you know it. Well, don't try to instigate. Well, what is her pronoun? Don't try to instigate. I wasn't even speaking to nobody. You were instigating by saying what you said, and you know you were. Can I hit that cigarette? I need a cigarette after this, man. You're not getting a cigarette. I'm asking you if you're an ICE agent, and I have every right to ask you that. Are you an ICE agent or not? Yes or no? Hey, look how young he is driving that truck. Are you an ICE agent? Yes or no? You making me nervous. I'm scared to say. Are you an ICE agent? Yes or no? You're freaking me out. If you're not, it'd be that simple. If you're not, it'd be that simple, and all you have to say is no, and I'll leave. That's it. That's all you got to do. Are you with the Homeland Security? Are you with the Trump agency? Are you with Trump's agency or what? I'm scared to even talk to you now. You're just an asshole. No, because normally I tell. No, I normally tell everyone. You are purposely being an asshole and instigating. I didn't say that. This is beyond a social experiment. This is rudeness. I didn't. You can't even answer a simple question. I have been polite to you. I have been showing you respect. And this is how you behave. Respect. Listen to her. I didn't say nothing. You won't answer a question. That's my Fifth Amendment right. And I got my Second Amendment, man. Very good. You have it first and I got second. And we have Second Amendment. You do. We'll take care of it. Okay. You got Second Amendment. We'll take care of it. So they roll off. Right? This whole time, I thought they were like Democrats, liberals, right? Because they're like, "Are you ICE? Are you an ICE agent? Are you an ICE agent?" Oh, okay, I caught on. Never mind. Okay. I saw a Trump sticker. I said Trump sticker, and he started laughing. The guy from the page, he started laughing. It said F Trump. It said F and a flag and Trump. Anyway, oh yeah. I'm gonna cut it loose, guys. Thank you for whoever came on. I really appreciate it. Sorry that I came on late, but we still had a chat. Appreciate it. Like always, man, it's an open chat. It's just me, a fat guy on the couch, just jibber jabbering, building this community. We're at 517 strong, I believe. That's the last time I checked. And I appreciate each and one of you guys. Okay, 520. Right on. I got 3 more. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. And don't have to donate, but if you guys would like to donate to my channel and help out, I have a link on my bio for my PayPal. Don't feel pressured, but if you do, it's on there. I also have a Venmo and I have a Cash App. If you guys are interested, reminds me of something Cavicular said. That guy's on everything now. Anyways, I'll leave that one for another one. Yeah, I guess depending what kind of app you use is correlates with what race you are. Oh God, yeah, we'll leave that one. I will leave that one for another discussion. All right, guys, everybody, have a good night. Tomorrow, I will be hopefully if everything goes okay. I will be at Chicano Park tomorrow morning, sometime between 10 and noon Pacific Standard Time, and I'll be doing a live stream. Hopefully, the signal comes in pretty good, and the batteries last pretty good, and nothing bad happens. If it does, it will be on live stream. All right, everybody. Thank you again. Peace out.